cupcakes. Yo, man. Welcome to Lulu's. How can I wait? Man, you're the Kevin Lee dude from YouTube. What's that video called? How to break a shoe like Zion Williamson?
Wait, you the dude from the Indian restaurant that almost hurt me.
Yeah, my fault, bro. I got some anger management problems. Been going to therapy though, working it out. Won't happen again, my fault. What can I get for you?
Can I just get some cupcakes?
Yeah, sure.
Isn't the Kevin Durant cupcake joke kind of played out?
I don't know, man. You wrote the script.
Go back, get your law degree, make a lot of money.
Hey, you gotta pay for those.
Hey, can I get some cupcakes for real though? Cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh no, not again. Man, I really wanted to hate this shoe so bad. This shoe is actually good and KD's so annoying. What's up, everybody? We're back with testing the brand new KD 12. Yes, Kevin Durant's brand new signature shoe. Before we get into the review, remember, as always, remember to subscribe to the channel, press the bell next to it so you get a notification every time I drop a new video, and follow me on my social media pages. And let's go. As always, starting off with the looks and the initial thoughts, and the first thing that comes to mind with shoes is the sniff test. It's got that semi-sweaty, semi-brand new shoe smell. Perfect. In this specific colorway of the KD 12s, there's nothing special to it. It's just black and white. KD normally does do fire colorways eventually though, so expect fire colorways to drop. If you remember my EYBL KD 11s that I reviewed last summer, man, these were a sexy shoe. The overall aesthetic on the 11s is clean as well. The KD 12s honestly don't do it for me. Looks wise, it's kind of subpar. Back of the shoe and the upper remind me of the Nike Hyper Revs, just how it's shaped. I know Nike's really into having script on their shoes now ever since Virgil, Abloh, and Off-White shoes came out. So it has this on the shoe to show you guys that the shoe in fact does have quad axial flywire multi-directional containment. For all you haters out there who didn't think the shoe had quad axial flywire multi-directional containment. And there are tags on the heel and tongue, kind of like the tags on the back of your shirt and or your boxers, unless you have Hanes tagless drawers, which I think I have. NANI? I was scared that the tags were actually gonna rip off while playing in them because they're not that strong. The insole shows that the shoe has zoom and Kevin Durant's full name. Wayne. He looks like his middle name is Wayne. Honestly, the shoe looks very futuristic, especially with it being black and white and the outsole being clear. It kind of reminds me in the new self-lacing Nike Adapt BBs in a way. Looks in the initial thoughts rating 6.7 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, it looks clean, but it's a downgrade looks-wise from the prior KD 11. But to be honest, that's the only downgrade in this shoe. More on that right now. Moving on to the size and comfort of the shoe. If you remember, the KD 11s fit OD tight. It was super uncomfortable and it felt like something was digging into your foot. And they went away from the whole upper being a stretchy fly knit and they made the upper a synthetic material and it helps with the fitting. So you don't have to go up in a size if you don't want to. I normally go up a size or half a size because my foot is on the wider side. I need some more room in there. But anyways, the KD 12s fit true to size TTS. Like I said, it's not tight at all, but it does not compromise the lockdown. More on that later. It's very comfy, very lightweight. The bounce in the court feel Let me tell you guys, there's something crazy in this shoe. If you take the insole out, you can actually feel how hard it is. Listen to this. But there's a slight plush to it, so it's not like you're walking barefoot on a hard floor. Actually, for the first time in a signature shoe, according to Nike, the full-length Zoom air cushioning is actually stitched to the upper as opposed to being intertwined with the foam, aka it makes the shoe super responsive. Which you guys know is very important to have very good court feel while you're on the court. You got to be able to react, and there's a curvature in it as well. It's supposed to mold to your foot. The sock liner insole is pretty thin as well. You would think it takes away from the cushioning, but honestly, it's pretty good. The KD 11, if you remember, it was hard to put on. These were fairly easy to put on, and playing in it from the jump, it already feels like it's broken in. Size and comfort rating of the KD 12s is an 8.6 out of 10. I hate how much I love this shoe. Moving on to the traction, it's really good. It sticks in all directions, and I played on a fairly dusty court, but as you can see, it does pick up a lot of dust. And for the squeak enthusiasts out there, because I know you guys be bugging me to do the squeak test, yes, it does make the squeak noise, especially when you go backwards and side to side, not so much when you go forward. The squeak is definitely inconsistent. Overall traction rating, 8 out of 10. The overall traction is really good. It just attracts a lot of dust and it piles up. Moving on to the materials of the KD 12. Like I said earlier, the KD 11 was basically all fly knit upper. The only fly knit on the KD 12 is on the tongue. Like I said earlier, synthetic upper, rubber outsole. And since the shoe is very comfy and it has solid traction, the materials is very good on this shoe because it does its job. Oh, and did I mention, it has quad axial flywire multi-directional containment. Materials rating of the KD 12, 8.5 out of 10. As you can see, it is stiff as hell. Ugh. Okay, moving on to the support and lockdown of the KD 12s. The day I got these, I played in about 10 straight pickup games, cause you know, winners stay on the court, and we don't take L's around here. Actually, honestly, there was only like 2 or 3 teams there that day. And honestly, my body didn't feel any effects from wearing the shoe for too long. The shoe definitely supported me really well. It felt really comfortable. Lockdown was really solid too. Comparing it to its predecessor, the KD 11, upper lockdown was slightly better on the 12, and you can make the case that the lower lockdown was slightly better on the 11. Support and lockdown rating, 7.3 out of 10. Moving on to the price of the KD 12s. Like the last KDs, they're $150. I think the KDs are pretty much gonna stay at $150 until LeBron retires. If you're investing money into a solid basketball shoe that's going to last you a long time and feel good when you play in it, then $150 is definitely worth it for the KD 12s. It's a really solid hoop shoe. So if you don't want to pay $185 for LeBrons, and if you don't want to pay $350 for some self-lacing, clout-chasing Nike Adapt BBs, or $200 for the Big Baller these are really good, probably the best basketball shoe on the market right now that's attainable. Hyper Adapts are still a little bit better in my opinion, with these having slightly better traction, but for the price, you can't beat this shoe. Price rating of the KD 12s, 9 out of 10. You're definitely getting your money's worth. You won't have any buyer's remorse. Overall, it's like kind of, you know, breaking up with your significant other, but after a year, they becomes a slightly better person. That's basically the KD line, because last year it sucked. It looked good, but it sucked. In this case, the 12th significant other of KD's shoes. Damn, KD's a anyways, these shoes are really good, and it pains me to say this. Kevin wearing a really good shoe. Kevin wearing a really good shoe. Kevin Wayne Durant, you have a really good shoe. There, I said it. Overall rating of the KD 12, 8 out of 10. Alright guys, that concludes the video. Before we wrap things up, I want to give a quick shout out to everyone who bought merch. 2 more people sent pictures of them wearing it, so I'm gonna give them a shout out here. Big shout out to @Tammy_husband on IG and @JesseJames814 on Twitter. Fun fact, he only grew that beard when he put the shirt on. That's a Ron Swanson type beard, bro. And @AKG_Chindian on IG. I think that's how you say it. He's swishing in the car. Fair warning, do not swish and drive. It's very dangerous and it can be a $100 fine, so don't do that. But the hoodie looks dope, bro. And also shout out to everyone who bought the merch but didn't send pics. Feel free to send the pics to me and I will post it on Instagram and YouTube. That concludes the video, everybody. Thanks again for watching. What do you guys think of the KD 12s, the brand new Kevin Durant's? Are you gonna cop them or are you just gonna pass on them? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Watch my other videos in the playlist up there and down there. Until next time, we out. Peace. Remember to shower daily, people. That's my advice of the day.